Question 10. So for part 1 we need to find angle EOC when the window is fully open. Now when the window is fully open, this slides right down to E, so we have E equaling D. So we have the triangle 10, 8, 7, and we're being asked to work out the angle EOC. So when I know all three sides but none of the angles, I need to use the cosine rule rearranged to make the angle the subject. So rearranging the cosine rule, which is given, so I've added 2bc cos A to both sides, taken away a squared from both sides, and then divided through by 2bc, I get this. Now my angle that I require, EOC, I'm calling capital A. That's the angle in the formula. So my 7 is my lowercase a, and then it doesn't really matter what I make my B and my C. I've made 10 my B and 8 my C. So substituting in, I get cos A being 0.71875. Inverse cosing both sides, I get my angle A being 44.0 to 3 sig figs. Now for part 2, find the distance OD when angle EOC is 30. So EOC is 30. Obviously the length CD is still 7 and OC is 8. We need to find OD. Now I think the easiest way to do this is to do the sine rule a couple of times. So I've started off by finding this angle here, which I've called x. So using the sine rule, I've got sin x over 8 equaling sin 30 over 7. Notice how I've put the angles on top to make the rearranging more straightforward. Multiplying through by 8, I get sin x being 8 lots of sin 30 over 7, so x is 34.8. So given that this angle is 30, x is 34.8, y must be 115.15, angles in a triangle adding up to 180. So now that I know y is 115.15, I can use the sin rule again, okay, and say OD over sin y over sin 115.15 equals 7 over sin 30. So now, as a side is my unknown, I've got the sides on top, again making the rearranging more straightforward. So OD equals 7 over sin 30 times sin 115.15, which is 12.7 centimeters.